What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is a fun video that I look forward to every year, my holiday gift guide, and just in time for Black Friday deals. So grab a peppermint mocha, sit back, and get ready to spend some money. Speaking of which, first up we have a staple to my gift guide list, and this has been an item on my list for the past 2 years, and this will be the third. The Misk Goods Co. Slim Tuck Wallet. Amazing product, and I love how weathered and worn the leather has got over the last couple years. This one is the chestnut color, which I believe has been renamed to golden. Anyway, great little wallet to carry around just what you need, and it makes for a great gift. Now, personally, my wallet is the one item that I always seem to lose. Some people lose their phone all their time, their keys, whatever. For me, it's my wallet. So earlier this year, I picked up this little tracker card by Nomad Goods. It's about the thickness of 2 credit cards, and essentially it's just a tracker card that you can put in your wallet and then track with the Find My app on your iPhone. It can also make a sound if you lose it, similar to what you would do with your Apple Watch if you lost it. The one thing that I like about this card compared to other ones that I've used in the past is that there's no batteries to swap out. It literally just charges with any wireless charger. And you can see how much charge it has left on the Find My app. Nomad claims that you get 5 months out of it when it's fully charged, and based on when I bought it and when it died, that's almost spot on. I also quite like the look of it. I think it looks slick, but that's just me. I'd be stoked to get this as a gift if I didn't already have one. Next up is the Woodgate leather rope camera strap. I'm usually not a huge fan of camera straps. I've always found that they kind of get in the way, but there are times when it is convenient to have. I really love the look of this one, and the cool thing about Woodgate camera straps is that they're fully customizable from the color of the rope to the stitching, the length obviously. They also are compatible with the Peak Design anchors, which is one of the main reasons that I got it. I've used Peak Design camera straps in the past, and don't get me wrong, they're great camera straps. I just prefer the look of the rope straps to your more traditional wide camera strap. In the past, I've been hesitant to use lens filters other than an ND filter. But I gotta say, since I picked up this Short Stash Polar Pro Everyday filter, I haven't taken it off my lens. In fact, I even picked up a second smaller one for one of my other lenses. It's a polarizer combined with a mist filter, and it just adds a little bit of magic to your photos. I've been a big fan of mist filters lately, and having a polarizer built in with a mist filter was kind of a no-brainer for me. You definitely don't need to buy individual filters for each one of your lenses. You can definitely just use step-up rings. I just wanted a smaller filter that could permanently live on my 35mm lens, as that's the lens that I use most often for photography. The next item on here is something that I've been using since the summer and has become my daily backpack. It's the Jumper Backpack by Brevity, and Brevity was kind enough to send this to me for free back in the summer. This isn't sponsored, and I don't even have an affiliate link. I just really love this bag. The thing I like most about this backpack is that it doesn't really look like a camera bag. Most camera bags are big and bulky and made of hard materials, and while that may be more protection for your gear, I've always found that traditional camera bags are just not that comfortable. Also, the fact that this doesn't really look like a camera bag makes me feel a little more safe leaving my bag down somewhere. It doesn't scream, I have thousands of dollars of gear in here. It's not the biggest bag. There's a spot for one camera, another lens, and then maybe some other stuff that you wanted to store in here. The top pocket, again, isn't the biggest, so that's why I say that I use it as a daily carry bag. There are some nice little spots to put memory cards, batteries, and a nice tripod strap. For travel, I use a bigger bag that can hold more gear, but for a daily carry bag, this thing is perfect. I've actually been using this bag a decent amount, not as a camera bag, just as a normal backpack. So I wouldn't even say that this is strictly a camera backpack. It's just a nice backpack that also doubles as a camera bag. Next up isn't the most exciting item, but it's something I had to have, and that's a big old power block. When you have as much electronic gear as I do, from the cameras to the batteries and the lights and the headphones, you need to charge a lot of things. This power block has 5 USB-C ports and 3 USB-A ports, including 2 100-watt USB-C ports, which make for really fast charging. Speaking of charging, this is an item that I picked up recently that has quickly become one of my most handy pieces of gear, and that is this V-mount battery from ZG Cine. It's a lot cheaper than other V-mount batteries on the market, and so far it's been great. I'm using it to power my A6400 little cinema rig, which I just made a video on if you want to check that out. But essentially this battery powers the camera with one of these D-Tap cables from Condor Blue and my external monitor through a dummy battery to USB-C I picked up on Amazon. It lasts for quite a while. I mean, I haven't shot a video like this continuously shooting in 4K to see how long it can last, but I have used it for a couple hours with the monitor obviously on the whole time and getting a bunch of clips both of my daughter or just random b-roll, and the battery is not even down to 60%, so for what I'm using it for, it's more than enough juice, and I really like not having to swap out batteries all the time. Something I end up using all the time for a bunch of different use cases are these little friction arms. I have a SmallRig one, a Neewer one, even a cheap little one that I bought on Temu, and they all come in handy all the time. From mounting my phone to my tripod to have notes or a script handy while I'm shooting, to mounting my external monitor, to even mounting a light to my tripod while I'm shooting, there are endless use cases for these friction arms, and they make a great stocking stuffer for your creative friends. Another staple to my videos for the last 2 years has been this LED RGB Godox tube light. Really great quality, solid little light that I use in all my YouTube videos. I used to use it as a colored light in the background of my videos, but I am now using it as a hair light. You can change the temperature on the light or the color entirely, the brightness, and it even has a 1/4-20 mounting point on the bottom. It's also magnetic. For what I'm using it for, that hasn't really come in handy for me, but if you had a metal shelf or something that you wanted to mount it to, well, you can. Last up on this list are a solid set of headphones. Now, I have 2 recommendations here. The first is the more budget-friendly option, and it's the Sennheiser HD 4.5 BT headphones. I've had these things for a while now, must be at least 3 or 4 years now, and until very recently, they've been my main headphones for at-home use. I use smaller earbuds when I'm at the gym, but when I'm at home, I like these over-the-ear style headphones. The Sennheiser headphones sound really good, especially for the price point that you can normally pick them up at, and they're what I would recommend for that $100 to $150 price range. Now, if you're willing to spend some extra money, these Bose headphones are phenomenal. The noise cancellation on these things are insane. There's also a really cool app for them where you can switch between noise cancellation mode and pass-through mode. You can also change the EQ and all of that of the headphones. One thing that I think is pretty cool is that you can connect multiple devices to the headphones via Bluetooth and then swap which one is actually feeding the headphones in the app. Usually you have to disconnect one device and then repair with another device, so the fact that you can do this within the app I think is pretty cool. Alright, that's it for this video. Hopefully you found at least one item from this list that you can use. If you found it helpful and you want to keep seeing stuff like this, then be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on my next videos. I'll see you guys in the next one.